Hi everybody, John here. So I'm here with the Google Mini, and I wanted to show you this because this is the Google Home Mini. And as you can see, it's about the size of a donut. It's really quite neat, well made, and how it compares to the Amazon is like this. So it's just a little bit larger, but I like the design overall. It seems to have a larger speaker, better design. It's got this nice fabric top and really cool. So what you get in the box, this is the box that you would just unpack it with, and you've got the Google Home Mini, and it says that you can just start with, okay Google, what's the nearest flower shop, call Jane's Flowers, tell me about my day, remind me to pick up cake at 5 p.m., stuff like that. So you can just do a lot of things you can do with everything you can do with the Google Assistant, you're going to be able to do with this. You also have access to Spotify, Netflix, YouTube, Chromecast, Google Photos, Wemo, Philips Hue, and Nest. Virtually all my home automation is controlled better through this than through this. For instance, I can ask it to arm my alarm. It does it faster with less commands. With the Amazon, you have to say specific, it seems like you have to say, you can't use natural voice, you have to use those keywords and say it exactly as you should. With the Google Home Mini, you don't have to do that. You can talk in your natural voice and it gets what you're saying. It will also do contextual things, and I'll show you later, but you can ask it something and then follow-up question. It will know from the previous question what that is. What's really cool is you get this, this is the power cable. It is USB-B, not C, which is what's coming with the Pixel. So you're getting the Home Mini with the Pixel, and it's just a USB, micro USB-B versus C. The design is not bad. I don't mind this, this end on it. That's going to be hidden anyway behind the couch because that's where I'm going to put it. So the cable is pretty good. So let's talk about a few things. This is $50. So for $50 you get everything. The Google Home, which is the much larger brother of this, the Google Home, you get all the functionality in this little puck, which is quite neat. So let's talk about what it has. So right here you have the mute. So if you put that on, you're on mute, and you'll get red LEDs on the top, 4 red LEDs, and that will just mute the device so it's not listening at all and can't listen to you. You've got your micro USB, and then on the top, you can't see it right now, but if you touch left and right, you're going to go volume up and down. They did have a button on top. That button has been disabled. They had a problem with it, and it's a bug that it was just, I guess with the fabric was touching the button, and in some devices was just leaving the device listening all the time. So they've disabled that. You can't do that, so you're not able to use this button. Other than that, you're not going to be able to use the assistant with this button, so you can't just touch it and use the assistant. So let's get this plugged in and see what we've got. Okay, so you can control the volume going up and down by touching these. If I go here, volume's going down. I go here, volume's going up. We'll just leave it as that. It responds just like you would with anything else. So this comes in, this is $50, comes in 3 colors, comes in chalk, which is this one. It has a charcoal, which is the darker one, and it also has coral, which is a limited edition one, which actually Best Buy doesn't even sell the coral one, and that one is more of an orange. So more like the color on the bottom. And that's actually a really neat color. I do love orange, actually. It's almost my new favorite color. I'm usually blue is my favorite color, but I think I'm liking orange on more and more things now. Hey Google, how are you?
I guess you could say I feel wired all the time. Let me know how I can help.
So the great thing about this is it can make phone calls. Hey Google, call my sister.
Mobile or home?
Mobile.
Calling Jennifer.
It's using my same number, and it's dialing her, and it's acting like it's spoofing my number. Essentially, she's thinking I'm calling right from my phone when I'm calling from this. It's not linking to my phone via Bluetooth. It's actually calling voice over IP. Hey, I'm doing a test right now. I just wanted to try out the voice on the Google Home Mini. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll talk to you later. Let's see if I can hang up.
Bye.
Nope, cannot hang up just like this. So I have to wait for the person to hang up. That's really good. So this button is totally disabled. You cannot use the middle button at all, not even to hang up a call. Just letting you know that. You can use this as a Bluetooth speaker. So this will pair with any Bluetooth device. If you just want to use it as a Bluetooth speaker, you can use it as that. The only thing you will notice, if you unplug it, it's got no battery. So you can't like unplug this and bring it into, you know, let's say you want to take a shower and you just want music or go into the garage. You can't use it as a Bluetooth speaker. It doesn't have a battery as that. I mean, you can use it as a Bluetooth speaker, but you can't use it as a battery operated Bluetooth speaker. So this has a 40mm driver, which is quite a bit. It's a 360-degree driver, so it's pointing up. And what's great about that is you got a more directional. It's more omnidirectional. If you go with something like this, it's pointed down. The speakers are pointed down, so it's just a little different. It bounces off the down part to go off. Now this one is 360, so it's going up. You know, so you're actually, I think I like the up firing 360 speakers versus the down firing. You get much better sound. The sound is really full with this, so I think the sound is not bad. It's not very loud. It's not going to compare with your home system or anything, and it's definitely not as loud as the Google Home, but it is very crisp and loud and rich. Hey Google, how are you?
Wonderful, thanks. What can I do for you?
So that sounds really good. I really like the way it sounds. It sounds rich. You can change the voice from male to female inside the app. So you do have to download the application on your phone and Google Assistant. Hey Google, what's the temperature in my house?
It's currently 78 degrees and heat cool mode is set to keep the temperature between 73 and 78 degrees.
That's good. It'll talk to my alarm. I'll say, hey Google, tell alarm.com to arm.
Okay, here's alarm.com.
Got it. Arming stay your security system.
Hey Google, cancel alarm. So acoustically, the sound is full-bodied and clear. You can use voice to turn down and up the volume as well. You can say, hey Google, volume down. And it will lower the volume. Hey Google, volume up, it'll up the volume. So that's pretty good. You can link together many Google Home setups. You can link together everything, including your Chromecast. You can have many of these all over the house, and what's great about it is they will all talk to each other, and you can individually shut off each one or turn down each one. You can also use this as a intercom system for the house, so you could tell it to send a message throughout the house, which is kind of neat. Let's talk about the software. So it's a voice remote for the TV. So if you have Chromecast in your TV, you can use it to, say, play a Netflix movie or play Netflix or play YouTube or something up on the TV, which is really great. And if you have one of those Vizio Chromecast built-in TVs, you could tell it to turn off the TV or turn on the TV. Those are some future updates, some upcoming features that you're going to be able to do with that. The other thing that you can do is voice match. So it will know my voice, and if I say, call my sister, it will call my sister. Or if my wife calls her sister, it will do that as well. So you can go ahead and do, and it will recognize the voice and know that I'm talking about my sister, not her sister. So it's really great. You can make phone calls just like we did. I called my sister. Just note that you can't do 911 calling. So there's no emergency calling. So you can't tell it to call 911. So, and it will tell you that when you set it up. So you're not allowed to do any 911 call. I really like that. You can redial. You can go ahead and you can ask for a business. Hey Google, call Domino's Pizza. So it calls the businesses that are local to you. It knows contextually where you are, and it will also answer contextually. So let's go, hey Google, what's the population in Maryland?
The population of Maryland was 6.016 million in 2016.
Hey Google, when was it established?
Maryland was founded in 1788.
Isn't that amazing? So it knew my follow-up question, which is unbelievable. I just find that so smart and something that the Amazon Alexa does not do. So you can't sit there and ask contextually and ask naturally about different things. So you really feel like you're talking to a smart home assistant. You know, it's not there as a regular person yet, but it is smart. You can ask it about businesses like we talked about. You can send recipes. and you just go send to home. It goes directly to that, and it will ask you if you start the recipe. And once you do that, it will go ahead and ask and play that recipe for that person. So it will say, do you want to start? And it'll go through the recipe and until it's finished. So you don't have to do anything if you're cooking. It will automatically play that recipe for you and pause each time, and you tell it to keep going. So I find that really, really neat. So there's a couple of cons with this. A couple of things that you can't do with this device is there's no audio jack. So right here, no audio jack on this, whereas the Amazon has an audio jack in the back. I can plug this to a speaker and make that a smart speaker just with a wire. So the only way you can connect this is through Bluetooth. They want you to connect these, with Bluetooth, but you can't just connect to any speaker in the house, which is a con for some people. You can't send text messages, so that's one thing. It's not there yet. You can't send a text message. And it doesn't, for some people that use the Google suite of Office, products, you're not going to be able to sync with G Suite. Hey Google, lights off. And it turns the lights on.
You got it. Turning 4 lights off.
Hey Google, lights on.
Okay, turning on 4 lights.
I love that. It just so you walk in. The only thing I don't like is that it says 4 lights. The Alexa said, okay, and it just did it. So, it says a little extra words, so I wish it would just say not. But you can ask it specifically to turn the lights. Hey Google, lights 50%.
Okay, setting 4 lights brightness to 50%.
So, do I recommend this device? I definitely recommend this device. I think it beats my Amazon Alexa, hands down. It seems to do things much better and simply in natural voice. The sound is a little bit better than the Alexa. Alexa has good sound, but this is a little bit better. I like how it works. I'm really having fun with it. It's really enjoyable to use. This is going to be my Christmas present for my family. I'm going to get everyone this. This is just so useful, so amazing. Once you start using this, you're gonna find out, what did I do without it? So at $50, you just can't beat it. It's so inexpensive for all this does. Whether you are on iOS or Android, you need to get this. Everyone, if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. I do these videos weekly. I'll see you next time. Okay, so let's get these guys to tell me a joke. I got them all set up, and Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why are ghosts so popular at parties? Because they always bring the booze.
Hey Google, tell me a joke.
This might make you laugh. How did the hipster burn his mouth? He sipped his coffee before it was cool.